A man in the Republic of China era, while researching historical archives, stumbled upon a startling old ordinance. It is forbidden for all women to keep male dogs. This bizarre law, documented in a 1928 newspaper, hinted at a forgotten history of moral panic and scandal, one that seemed to echo through the ages. To understand the true story behind this decree, he turned to a more ancient text, Songling's collection of ghost and fox tales, strange tales from a Chinese studio, and the haunting story titled The White Dog. In the region of Qing lived a wealthy merchant who spent most of his time traveling for business. For most of the year, his large estate was left in the care of his wife. She was renowned for her beauty, her skin like jade, her brows perfectly sketched, and her eyes lively and captivating. The merchant, though absent, provided well, leaving her wooden box filled with silver ingots for her expenses. By all accounts, her life should have been prosperous, but no amount of wealth could fill the void left by loneliness and long solitary nights. The merchant's absence created a deep emptiness in her heart. To guard his home, the merchant had brought back a peculiar animal from the western regions 2 years prior, a magnificent, large white dog with snow-white fur and alert, intelligent eyes. It was incredibly human-like in its understanding. The dog was devoted to guarding the compound, but it was exceptionally close with the merchant's wife. As the merchant's trips grew longer and her loneliness deepened, the woman and the white dog grew unnaturally intimate. What began as simple companionship soon escalated into something shameful. The white dog would approach her bed late at night, its eyes gleaming with an eerie light, its movements becoming strangely evocative of a human's. The wife, driven by desperate need, grew ever more dependent on the creature. It was in this twisted, secluded affection that a tragedy was set in motion. One day the merchant unexpectedly returned home, his wife greeting him with a smile. It was a joyous reunion. After shedding the dust of his journey, the couple retired to their bedroom for a long-awaited night of intimacy. As their whispered affections filled the room, a sudden urgent scratching sound sliced through the night's silence. Before the couple could react, a monstrous white shadow, eyes glowing a terrifying blood red, burst through the door. It was their white dog, its fur bristling with malevolent fury. It leapt onto the bed and, with one brutal snap, mauled the merchant's throat. Warm blood instantly stained the white bed linens, abruptly ending the merchant's life and the night of love. The wife, shocked and terrified, found herself unable to act. Whether from a residual dark affection for the animal or a desperate desire to conceal her shameful secret, she chose to silence the matter, leaving her husband's body to lay in the bed. But a secret like this, as the saying goes, cannot be contained forever. A neighbor, catching sight of the white dog with wet blood around its mouth, grew suspicious and began to investigate. His discovery ignited the righteous anger of the good people of the community, who immediately took their case to the local magistrate by beating the county drum. The magistrate promptly had the wife arrested. Despite being subjected to a painful physical interrogation, the wife refused to confess. Then the magistrate ordered the white dog to be brought into the prison cell. The moment the dog saw its mistress, its eyes lit up with recognition and desire. Before the shocked onlookers, the dog ran to her, tore at her clothing, and began to display shameless, obscene affection for her. Confronted with this undeniable, grotesque spectacle, the merchant's wife finally broke down and confessed her monstrous affair.